Generic greetings. In the previous episode, I made a couple of mistakes, which, to be fair, I do in every episode, so I don't really know why it's noteworthy anymore. We also did a couple of different things. This is the tank, by the way, because I'm going to go out and do a little bit of assaulting with the tank, because why not? I did a couple of other things. Noteworthy jobs were getting a rocket silo and starting the building of it. I say starting the building. We haven't actually built anything, but we've been gathering the resources for it, and I got quite a ways. The only thing I haven't got done yet is the processing units, which are now actually processing. The problem we have is that we're not producing enough electronic circuits, and the reason we're not producing enough electronic circuits is a couple of reasons, but mainly it's we're not smelting enough iron. So I did ask, what do you want to do? We could spend the first, a couple of minutes, well, probably half the episode in getting more iron, and then going from there, and what do you want to do? And a lot of people said, it's a bit boring, blah, blah, but most did say, actually, you know what? It's probably going to be worth it in the long run, so maybe that's what you should do, and that's what I'm going to be doing. What I do want to do, however, is because we'll be spending a lot of time in the factory, just messing around and actually building things like, furnaces and stuff, I thought it would be about time we go over this side and do some attacking, because I did say that I was going to do this, so why not? So we're doing a bit of attacking. We're going to take these bases out. Obviously, I don't want to be ruined by all of these creepers that come over to my way. You can see I'm taking a fair bit of damage, actually, because of the spitters and also the big red things. Actually, where are they? I've taken them out now. What I'm doing is slowly driving around. Always best to slowly drive around because you can run over things, and it's cool. We don't actually need any of these alien science packs anymore, really. I mean, we do use them, but because of the amount I got from other bases, I don't really need to harvest these. But we are here and all of that. Let me just reverse this tank. It's certainly not very maneuverable, but it is armored, which is our main concern. We're going to get out and actually do a quick repair rate. There we go. What I also want to do is, while I'm not doing a great deal, I want to probably make some efficiency modules. I'm going to put 10 in the queue, because we will be doing a lot of I'm just going to run up here and take out this base. We will be doing a lot of oh god, why did that shell not go where I pointed at that? We will be doing a lot of building of furnaces and stuff, and obviously we want to put the efficiency units in them to make them, well, more efficient. So, there's that base taken out. There's another one to my right. I'm going to have a quick look-through. And that's a bloody big base. Oh my good grief, that is huge. What's my ammo count like? That's the thing you have to worry about, actually. Ammo. I'm just squishing them now. That's generally the way to go. Don't use your ammo. Just squish them. Let's see if we can get these. Look at all the worms they've got. Just doing some drive-bys. That's a lot of things chasing me, isn't it? Right, now maybe I need to switch to machine gun. I'm running out of ammo. Time to reverse. I think I've got most of them. Ammo is pretty much out, so what I need to do is quickly run out, take half of my ammo and put it in the tank. I think, oh, actually, coal as well. Running out of coal. Fuel is an issue. So what I'm going to do... There's a worm. I need to take these out. Take the bases out. I know it's really difficult for you to see what's going on here. I can hardly see what's happening as well, but I think we've got this base going. Just these big buggers now. So they're gone. Right, so this base is gone. Oh, there's one. Oh, I hit it. I just rammed it and killed it that way. But that is now being taken out. So there's another fairly big base that I didn't even know existed, to be fair. Gone. There is another one on the left-hand side. around there. But there's no way that the tank in this state will be able to go and take it out. I mean, when I say in this state, the tank is actually fairly healthy. We lost more health than it ever has. It's taken a couple of decent hits and stuff, but it's the ammo. We just don't have enough rounds, which is why I was producing them back at the base. But I haven't actually been producing some cannon rounds for quite a long time. So I will have to sort that out. Obviously, I'm just cutting a path here straight through the forest. There we go. And we'll come out the bottom and not hit these things because they would, well, they could actually kill the tank, believe it or not. So, we have been producing, I think we'll put some more these efficiency modules in the queue. We actually need 40 in total because I've got 20 new electric furnaces. So, now that we're down here, we're going to be turning around because the entrance is not here. We're going to be stripping out a lot of the supplementary assemblers where we've got things like I think it was like solar panels and stuff. Ooh, sharp corners this thing does not like. Right, there's the tank. We will repair it. There's some research completerated, so I will get that sorted in but a moment. Tank is now done. Research will go for, I don't know, bullet damage, bullet shooting speed. We haven't got power armor Mark II, and I think we'll get the efficiency module 3. So what we need to do is rip up all of this, pull all this up now. So there's some electric engines. We'll pull all of this up, pull all of this up. There we go. All of this. We don't need this. There we go. Pull all this up. And radar will rip up as well, and that, and all of this. Oh, inventory. Your inventory is full. That's a little bit annoying. What can one do? Well, I can run over here and pick up all of this. I know it's shouting at me because I've got a full inventory. But what I want to do with a lot of these electronic circuits is... Look at that. Actually get a nice little supply there. Nowhere near enough, but you know. Right, so I want to run down here. Processing units, and again, nowhere near. We've produced some amount of. So we're going to dump that in there, that in there, that in there, and then we'll get rid of, actually, coal. Do we have coal? What are we short of? Why is that not producing? Copper. Yeah, copper shortage over there. It's one of the things I mentioned at the end of last episode, that when stuff starts going and producing, we have a little bit of a problem. Heavy oil is going down, light oil is going up, and petroleum gas is going up. What I'm going to do is stop cracking the heavy oil. We don't really need to do that anymore. I want to... sorry, not crack it, break it down. Don't really need to do that. This is out of engine units. I have now fixed that problem by putting all of them engine units in. I can pick up these electric ones, and as you can see, we've got nearly 250 on our person, which is more than enough. Our coal in there is getting there. We need to sort that out. Concrete is okay. We don't have enough, but we've got well, as much as we can get. Picking up these resources here. I know some people said we should probably just... where's that radar, by the way? Just going to put it somewhere. Don't know where. There. We'll have to do. Boom. Right. It's this here. These are taking the copper off the line. And I think it's about time I just say, don't do that, don't do that. And it means that we should hopefully get some copper coming off it. And it is not. No. It's because of this. We haven't got enough copper. We haven't got enough spare copper coming along, so then it's not going onto that line. That's all that's happened there. Ah, well, we'll have to sort the copper problem out as well. God damn it. Right. It's because we've only got one line of copper, whereas, as you can see, for the steel, we've got it on both sides. Anyway, back up to this side. We need to pick up this and all of these here. And I've got full pockets. What I'm going to do then, I want to put a chest down there. And this is going to be full of the resources that I need to make the rocket. And that should be most of it, if I'm completely honest with you. That's the bulk item. That's the bulk items that I don't really need to keep on my person. There we go. Oh, what I'll do as well, I'll go over here. I don't think we're actually... No, we're not. We're not actually producing any alien science packs anymore, and obviously I've got the resources on me, so I might as well shove them in there. Not a bad bit of attacking at all. And that one there. Oh, that box is probably going to have to be shifted. We'll sort it out later. Let's pull all this up, and there we go. A lot of solar panels and whatnot. There we go. Right, and these ones will also have to come up as well, because we do need to expand it around. Although picking up a full capacitor, especially something that big, would, well, you would be dead before you hit the floor. Anyway, so the plan is that we need a lot more belts for a start off. Let me make an absolute boatload of these fast transport belts, and because I don't really want to make any of the wheels, I will pick up these iron gears like so. Pick up all of this. Do I have enough copper on me? I do have a fairly decent amount, but I'll pick it up anyway. Pick all of that up and this up, and then that row there. Don't really want to pick up them normal inserters because we don't use them. There we go. Right. Are they not producing? It is producing. It just takes a while to produce them. Right. So we will need to run a couple of belts. So one belt will go. I'm going to make this as efficient as possible. Down there. That is our out. So then we need a furnace there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I copied it from that side, that's better, isn't it? Because then it's right on parallel with the other one, which doesn't actually matter, but it sort of does to me a bit. There's 9 to there. Can't have 9. I have to have 8. And I believe it's that. It is that, and it will be running down there. We'll create loads of these transport belts because again we're going to need it, and this will go out there. Again, all running down for no other reason that that's where we will have it eventually, because it's going to connect up to the main line. It means I don't have to redo a lot of these. So ins. Oh, that's not right. We don't need that much. Don't need that many things going in. So running up all the way to the end, and then out. So this should hopefully fix our problem with not having enough iron. He says, with not much degree of confidence, because owing from personal experience, things don't tend to go exactly as planned. Although, if nothing else, we've made a lot of progress towards trying to sort it out. This one is going to be a bit iffy because it's going to have to go around like that. This one we can pull up because we don't need it to go that far. We do need to create some more of these fast transport belts. This one is going to go up to there and then turn, and then we will have it turn, well, to do that, and then I'll make an underground, which I don't have now. I'll make an underground. And let's put it in my pocket. So in there, out there. So that is... Oh, no, that's wrong. That's definitely wrong. It's almost right, but just so wrong. Almost right, but yet so wrong. Then this comes down. What I'll do, actually, because that's pretty... This has actually been... I've made this a lot faster than I thought I'd be able to. So obviously, efficiency modules in here because we don't want to use... Did I just put loads of steel in that? I did. That's set to produce steel, which is not the case. I'll pull it up. I might as well do one row. I think it's easier to do one line down and then go up the other side. So we won't actually use all of these modules because we didn't put as many in as I thought, but the other furnaces can be used to do copper. But then that's a whole nother problem entirely, but it is worth it if we get that sorted. Right, so this is going to come down to there and run along to here, which we will then probably go ahead and... what's the best way of doing this? I think I know. We will join it here. We do have... So that's going to combine them to one. And then we'll go in along here. Another underground belt. In and then out. Pull this up. Actually, no. Pull. I've turned the factory off now. not something I want. I want to pull this up and have that has a straight throw to where it needs to go, which is, I believe, that one is fine. I know it looks a bit dodgy, but you'll understand once this is fixed, I hope. And then pull this up there and then into there, and then pull this up, and then again goes along a little bit and then up to there. So that's still connected. There'd be really no change other than a little bit of routing. And this goes to there, then around, and then actually that does need to go. Like this. This is a really, really messy job. But you know what? We've given up on trying to make it look nice. That's also wrong. It's in and then out. Yeah, we've sort of given up on it, trying to make it look a nice factory, because you know we've done so much to it now that it's just so complicated. So ore goes up, ore comes down, output onto these two belts, combines them into one belt, goes along here, combines them into this one, supplementing both ones. So hopefully once I run around and place these, we should fix the problem. So do we go for this one there? One. You have to put so many in. One there, and one there, one there, one there, and one there, one there, one there, and then finally one, and damn it, I'm out. So there we go. That is darn blast and other words. Fine. Fine. I'll redo most of the wiring I've just put in and words and noises. Yeah. Because of the how stuff's connected, it's just wrong in so many ways. There we go. Don't really care. It's connected. Right. So that's going to obviously drain a lot more power, but I think we should be okay. That's now connected. We can see iron coming off the supply here. And that's getting combined. That's fine. Going. I don't know if we need a combiner or not, actually. Now that I think about it, we could probably pull that up, just connect that to there, and then do that. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. Then along, and then into here, and then that comes right down, and then... Yes! Yes! That is more than enough iron! Look at the circuits coming off that. Oh, what a wonderful thing. That works. And we've got loads of overspill coming off here. Right, that was worth it. That was almost certainly what we needed to do. Again, hasn't totally fixed the problem, because I don't think the problem is totally fixable, because we're moving the goalposts. Doing what I think is necessary, and then it might work, it might not. But once it's done, it's then a case of, well, now what? Now we move the goalpost, and you have to do that again, and change it around again, and yeah. Either way, we are producing more iron, but that's what I thought would happen. Look at that. It's broken. We haven't got enough overflow, but I planned ahead because I knew we might have a little issue. So that's going to come along here and to there. And I think we do need a splitter there, just to even it out. And like that. That's our overflow. It is producing, and yeah, we don't have enough supply. That's the overflow supply, which we have a little bit of from both routes. We don't actually need that, to be honest with you. Oh no, it's best to because of the way it's connected. So most of them are not going to get supplied. I thought we'd almost fixed it there. Yeah, sort of was there, sort of was getting it right, and then it failed. Alright, okay, fine. Power armor Mark II, do we need to do that? Or do I just want to concentrate on not producing science packs? What other research does one need to do, realistically? Gun turret damage upgrade is always useful, let's get that. But then after that, I'm not really sure what I need. Yeah, that did alleviate the problem for a little bit, up until the point where our excess ore, which was already obviously on the end of the belt, then ran out, which means that, well, you saw exactly what happened. It just sort of died a death, really. What I could do, these are still producing. Let's have a quick look and see which ones are producing. The first two. So the rest aren't. Alright, fine, it didn't work. I tried my best. It didn't work entirely. Let's just go over here. I want to produce some more cannon shells, and because the tank is running out, what do we need? Steel, explosives, and plastic. So that should be enough right there. And put more steel in because we've got an abundance of steel. So, it's not entirely worked, but I also can't say that it has done us any harm. But I guess it is just a supply problem here. So the best thing to do would be to reconfigure this entire line, spin it round, have it output onto there, but we can't because of where we've got the cables. What we need to do really is have another iron supply, and I don't know where that would come from. We're still producing copper, just not necessarily at the right rate. I really need to produce some more copper. Or rather, smelt more copper. We're producing enough. Or, just not copper plate. The nearest iron supply is there. It's only a tiny bit. And then there's another one which is there. Very, very tiny bit. There's a fairly big bit there. And there's a really big bit there. And just outside, that's probably the main one. If we needed more iron, it would come from there. Would it be a big job to take that and run it down there? And just add a little bit more wall? It would actually not be a massive job, believe it or not. So I think that's what we'll do. And that'll give us some more iron. But then we still have the copper problem. Yeah, I'll do my best. Right. So, back to the old production of the rocket. I know there's been several people saying we should set X, Y, and Z going, but I'm going to do it. I'm not doing it sequentially. I'm not going to produce one, then another, then another. But I do want to. I don't want to overproduce loads of stuff. It's going to hinder the factory. But a lot of people have mentioned. Is that we're going for rocket fuel, but we're not making any low density structures. So we should probably start producing them now. I don't know exactly how many I need to make. Need to make at least 100 for that thing there, that satellite. And obviously we also need, according to that, a lot of rocket fuel as well, which is there, which requires solid fuel. So we need to start making some solid fuel. And what else do we need? So rocket silo, which we could almost make. It'll really depend on how many electronic circuits we have, which what I'm going to do is run along here. And look at that. Nice little supply. Nice little... Ooh, an excess? We get an excess of it? That's never heard of. Why are we getting excess of that now? I don't know. I don't care either. Look at that. That's all filled up. Ah, the reason is... plastic. Copper. We're not getting any. So if I turn that off... If I turn these off... The copper that's getting produced down here and any overflow from that, which there isn't any, then goes down here and makes plastic. Because we're not making any plastic, we have a problem there. That's okay. At least we know now, so I'm going to pick two of them up. And again, more electronic circuits. Oh, sorry, processing units is required. Right. We'll be producing more batteries when copper comes down. And plastic is... Oh, actually, plastic is because of coal, not because of what I originally thought. So this is... Oh, look at that. Iron chest is completely full. Right, okay. So what we need to do is make some rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is produced... Where? I'm guessing... Can you produce it in there? Rocket fuel. Yeah, you can. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will have that going in. Like that. And then we need some belts. Like that. And then boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, don't know how much rocket fuel I'm going to need, but I'm just going to produce a fair bit of it. Contradicting what I just said earlier about not overproducing stuff, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Pick all of that up. And then I want to dump as much as I can into this. And then actually pick that up. It's not going to work. And outputting. Okay, there's rocket fuel on the go. I really need them to not output onto that box anymore. I want them to output onto that belt. So they come along and then pick up there. But that's taking its time. So let's expand that production. Because that's taking quite a while to produce that rocket fuel. Oh, God. Wrong things. That one there, that one there. Run the belts. The belt that we don't have, actually. And you'll notice I'm getting rid of all of these things because I'm sick of carrying these small electrical poles around with me. And then dump that in there, dump that in there, dump that in there. 1 rocket fuel. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm glad I started producing this because that takes a while, doesn't it? Right. Still can't pick that up. Wow. Do I want to produce more? Might be worth it. The amount of rocket fuel I might need. And the speed in which this, you know... Well, it takes a long time to produce it by the look of it. And I'm not... Oh, I might make them more efficient. I could put speed modules in it. I could put productivity modules in it, actually. But that slows it down, so I'm not going to bother. Where's that box? 2 of. Getting 1 there, 1 there. And run this belt down. Like so. And then power. Right. And set them to produce rocket fuel. Right. And I can now dump all of that. Dump all of that. Or dump as much as I can from my pocket. What I'm trying to do is get rid of that chest. There's nowhere. There's nowhere. What I'll do then... Are they just producing enough like that? I think they might be. God, it really does take quite a while, doesn't it? 3 rocket fuel, and how much do you need for the satellite? 50. I assume you only need 1 satellite, maybe wrongly. That may be a horrible assumption that will come back to bite me in the ass later. But anyway, we're going to dump all that... Oh, we've already done that in there. So we'll leave that. Right, so, coal. Need to sort coal out. This is no longer producing concrete because I don't think I need any more concrete. This is again out of... I've got some processing units. Nowhere near enough. But it means I can pick all this up. All of this up. Oh, look at that. A lovely supply. That's the first time I've seen all of that get nice overflow towards the end. That is beautiful. 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 Pick all of this up. Go up here. Pick that up. 900. Ah, it's so nice. Lovely, lovely. In fact, we could... Do we really need to mess around with that? We probably do. I'm going to quickly grab myself some coal up here. Are these actually producing? That is producing. Some of the others aren't. Yeah, that coal box is full. Doesn't really matter too much. Research. Gun turret damage upgrade. Don't think I really need it. I don't really need anything from here. We haven't got combat robotics 3, which we'll go for combat robotics. I don't think we'll be really doing a lot more research now. We're pretty much focused on making or getting the factory to produce everything we need for. Put 1, 2, 3 in there. Dump 2 in there. Favoritism from the left one, apparently. We're pretty much focused now on getting the spaceship. Spaceship! And that means several things, but Look at that. We've got enough iron coming on the end there. Why have we got enough iron coming on the end now, even though I haven't actually messed around with the supply like I said I was going to. Yet it's actually working. Ah! Huh. Can you believe that? Actually out of copper. It's copper that's the problem now. So we're going to have to sort the copper issue out. It's actually not a big problem. We can probably do that in a couple of minutes. I think I'll do that. Do I really want to demolish part of this? No, I don't. I really don't. What I was going to do is cannibalize what I've just made here. And move it up and move it over somewhere else for just copper. But that's a false economy. Because if we ever need this, it's not there anymore. So, no, we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is run over this side. I'm going to pick up the steel in these boxes here. Oh, you know what? I am going to pull these up. This stuff here, right? This coming down here, which I'm going to change. All of these boxes here, as you can see, you've got steel in them, right? Loads of it. And what that was originally going to do is supply the logistical network. As I'm not going to have a logistical network with flying robots, because I think by the time we produce flying robots and sort the robot frames out, same as trains, it's the same sort of thing, we could have had our rocket ship and finished. And I'd rather do that than needlessly progress on to mess around with robots and stuff like that. Because I've showed you robots before in the previous series, even though it was a while ago. So you're aware of what they actually do. It's just, you know, we're doing we're going to do it like this. Right, so that's now producing a lot of iron, which is going nowhere. But I'll connect it up like so. There you go. I could, if I wanted to, actually route that down over there, but it's a lot of work to route it, so I don't really need to do that. Right, there's loads of steel. And if I just go, you can see, oh my good grief. We'll do that, pick some up, and we can only do one electric furnace because of the bricks, I'm guessing. Yes, so do I have any there? No, I don't. Looks like it's over the left-hand side here. What I'm going to do, processing units. I'm picking up the processing units because I do want to get my rocket ship built, or the rocket base built this episode, and I need to know exactly. I'm going to pick all of that. I'm going to dump all of that, and then produce some of these. So, where is our copper smelting facility going to be? Well, we've got a good supply over there. What I probably need to do is expand the mining operation, so we're mining more, which actually it's not doing too bad. I think we need to. I don't really want to clear this because it's there and it means me having to change everything around. What I'll do, I'll just put a row of smelters in here. So if we have it like this, we'll have to shift the tank. 6, 7, 8. Getting tanky. What we'll do, we'll store him in here. There we go. Nice store. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some more research. I don't really care about any of this stuff. Power armor 2. We'll go for it, why not? Electric furnaces 4 of. And then we need inserters, so we're going to take in on... No. It's best to take it in on the inside. And then connect. It actually doesn't really matter. Or does it? I never really thought of it too much. It just seems to work better that way. So, all the furnaces. There we go. We'll have to shift that. But it means... Oh! Did that disconnect everything? I really hope not. We will put that there. Just so we are connected up. No, there's lines and stuff connecting. That's fine. Right. Fast transport belts. Oh, we don't have nowhere near enough the resources. I'll have to sort that out in a second. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll need to sort that area out as well. We don't have any efficiency modules, so I should really put them in the queue. So iron is okay. efficiency modules require electronic circuits, and I'm coming down here to get iron gear wheels primarily, but also all of these, all of that, and then all of these transport belts, then all of this. Look at that overflow, that's lovely. And back over here, pick up all of that, which is, bloody hell, that's a lot of them. So because these are running at full tilt, we're not getting any spare copper overflow run down. And you can see this is stopped now. This is now stopped producing advanced circuits because I've turned off these 4 factories that that produce the copper cable. Because as I said, my concern, 3 of them in there, 3 of them in there, is really producing these processing units, which we've got almost enough. Almost. Not quite there yet, but getting there. Plastic is fine. That's running up. Plastic's fine. That's okay. Right, okay. Pick all these up. And then we need to go back over. Look at the speed of that. That's really good. So I'll make loads of fast transport belts while I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm going to dump probably half of that in there. More of that in there. I don't really want to come back to this area, you see. I'll put that in there as well. Right. And we'll need to get ourselves some... Look at that speed. That's really good. I know I'm sort of gushing a bit over how fast this... how fast we're getting these made, but it really works. It really does. Right. So... I don't even know how much electricity we're using. We haven't checked in a long time. We're using a bit now, but the main consumption is the accumulators, which we're aware of. Gun turret damage upgrade, why not? Why not indeed? Right, so these ones we need to put in advanced circuits and our electronic circuits. Speaking of advanced circuits, we don't have any. I don't have any on me, but that shouldn't be a bother because if we go here, we can see that we've got loads of them, so that's fine. Pick up these transport belts, pick up these as we go along, and then up, and that should be enough for fast transport belts. So we need to route the copper over there. So it's going to require a lot of this. So how much can you... we'll produce loads of them. Right, okay, so I also forgot to pick up some fast inserters. I'll go back over there in a second. So the belts are going to run along like so. That's going to be copper. This one is going to be copper ore. So the copper ore, I think, we can pull that up. And what's the best? Probably combine it there. So you actually... That's where you get it onto one belt. Pull up a bit. That's where you get it onto one belt. No. That's not necessary, is it? It could just simply be this. That supplies that. And more transport belts. That supplies that one. Fast transport belt's going to run along here. And then we'll have to go underground, obviously. Oh! Always gives us a shock when that goes. And no pun intended, because these are obviously, you know, going to shock you, these accumulators. But you get the idea. They're going to go... It's going to go down to that. I know that that is standard and this is fast. I know. So we need an underground belt. We're still producing these standard ones. Get rid of them all. We don't need that. And... Oh, do we? Yeah, we do. Right. So underground belt. Fast underground belt. I'm making loads of wheels. I'll go down the bottom and I'll pick some more of that up. Yeah, as you can see, only these top two are producing. But no matter. Pick up all these iron gear wheels. Like so. And all of that. And then all of this. All of that. Lovely, lovely. Pick up the overflow there, which is always a lot of that now, which is good. And then this, and then these, which are fast inserters. We've got more than enough there. Again, just running across the line, because I'm going to check over the right-hand side, because I believe, hopefully now, I'm picking up a lot of plastic, which I don't need. I've only got 97, that's fine. If I check now, we might just have... Oh, we do. We have enough to make our rocket silo. Okay, this is good. Where do we want to put it? That is the question. So, I can make my rocket silo now, I believe. What I'll do, I'll finish off what I'm doing, and I'm going to build a rocket silo. So, we were sorting out copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 6, 7, 8. Boomf. Okay, so that comes down there, that comes down there. We have underground belt, which will go under there and exit there. And then we will probably run... I will run this along to there. No, that's a lot more inefficient. We'll run this there and then up there, and then we need fast underground belt in, then and out, and then that runs along to there. Yes, that should do it nicely. And this runs right along to there, along, and then underground belt. Getting it to that side is going to be an interesting task, isn't it? Have to pull that up and then put it back down for a second. And then how the hell am I going to get that there? That's going to come off both sides, which means if I really need to connect it ideally to there, to that end, rather than connecting it to the supply that's already not overloaded, but looks like it could be. Running through here was not going to be possible, so it's going to have to go where I had it, which is there and there. And then... bit daft, but I'm going to pull that up because this is just it's just the easiest solution that I can think of. Down to there, like so, and then another underground. 1, 2, and then straight down. Come on, almost got enough fast transport. Some people have mentioned that I should really. Right there, that is right. Some people said I should get the express, but that requires lubricant and a lot more messing around, so I'm not going to do that. Right. So, this box, we're going to dump all the iron. We're going to dump all of the... No, we're not. We're going to pick up the concrete. Dump all of that. Pick up all of them. Pick up all of the steel. Dump all of that. Pick up more steel. There we go. Rocket silo. We are producing 1 unit of... Where do we want to put it? Where do we want to seat the rocket silo? I do not know. I don't actually know. Let me just power this thing up so we're, so it's actually working. Because that's the objective. The entire operation. And then we do need to make more medium electrical poles. And actually, I haven't got these inserters yet. Not outserters, exerters, inserters that are inverted. Invertserters things. Right, 1 powered, 2 powered. Boomf! There we go. Right, so obviously these are not efficient, so we do need to make them efficient as fast as possible. And I'm out of efficiency. So I'll run back because I did start producing efficiency modules. Where do you want to put the rocket silo? Oh my good grief, it's massive. Okay, I didn't realise it was that big. That is a big ass silo. I mean, that's for rockets, isn't it? Of course it's going to be big. What else did I expect? Well, it would be really nice if I could put it in the centre of the factory like that. That would look cool. Pick them up. There we go. One rocket silo. And we'll power it up with a big one in poles. Right. There's a rocket silo. So, apparently, you need to build a rocket. Rocket control unit we need. Low density structure. And you see rocket parts and you start producing them. So, do we manually want to feed it? Do we manually feed it? I think, you know what? We might have to manually feed that, you know? Which is going to be really problematic. We'll see. I might shift it. But it's a nice place where it is at the moment. So, run over here. These can now produce copper cables. Because they really do need to produce these things. Right. So, it looks like there's a lot of copper coming down here, as you can see. And it's filling things up quite nicely. That's going along there. It's going down there. We've got a nice surplus. We now have our low density structure, rocket fuel, rocket control unit. We don't have them yet, actually. But we will be getting there. What we need to do is fill these with efficiency modules. Because then we are not going to be draining a lot of power. Because at the moment we are draining quite a bit of power. And then work solely on that rocket. And this, as I thought, is not producing enough copper. We're not mining enough copper, which is something I thought that would happen, so that's no problem. Let's just pick all of this up because it should be a simple matter of adding more. From there onwards, pretty much just do that. Alright, same thing, we need more of. I'm out of iron, believe it or not. Oh, it's because I dumped it all, didn't I? I dumped it all when I was doing that rocket. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These really do need some efficiency modules in them, but I've taken them out. And we'll power them up. And there we go. So, they're now producing copper. We still haven't got efficiency modules in, but there should be enough copper to hopefully supply some more of these furnaces. Need to condense more of them. Yeah, there's still a fair amount to do. Right, I'm going to leave it there. More than happy to say we've done a lot when it comes to adding furnaces and things like that. Not entirely convinced it was all necessary because, obviously, a lot of these aren't producing, although these ones are producing, which is good. But and they're starting to produce. Yeah, I think it's not all necessary. Again, I might have overdone it, but better than underdo it. It's working, no problem there really. So, oh, these aren't working actually. You can see these ones are out of copper because we've shortened the supply out. So I do need a lot more of these electric mining drills, which I'm now going to put in the queue. So we've got our rocket silo, which it looks really cool and it's bloody massive. And I've got a lot of electronic circuits on me, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pick up both of these advanced circuits and electronic circuits. And I really do need to look at that. And see, this is where, if we did have logistical robots, everything would be gravy, but we don't, so we'll have to put up with it. We do need to make some more of these processing units, because you need them for your rocket parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Right. Actually, you know what? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. There we go. Right. That should hopefully supply everything they need. Right. So, rocket silo up and running. Solid fuel getting creator-rated. We do need a lot more stuff. We need satellites. Where is it? We need satellites. We need rocket control units, which requires processing units. We need low-density structures. Yeah, there's a lot to make next episode. So, I'm going to leave it there. Next episode, I'm going to be cracking on with all of the things I've mentioned. Hopefully, we'll get the rocket fired and launched, and this will be pretty much the series done within the next couple of episodes. But we'll see how it goes, because as I said, I'm very much in uncharted territory on this one. I'm going to pick up all of this that I can and then dump it in these boxes like so. Because I do want to get these producing? Are they not actually producing? Well, some of these are, some of them aren't. And I'm guessing it's a supply problem. Yeah, not enough. Not enough heavy oil. Turn that off then. No, they are turned off. Light oil, petroleum gas producing loads of. So what I'm going to do is be more inefficient. I'm going to turn that off and say do basic oil processing, which produces about the same amount of every resource. There we go. And then what I'll also do is probably turn off these, which produce lubricant, because we don't think we need any more. We've got a lot, and we're producing electric engines there. Yeah, there we go. Right, pick that up, and then I will pick that up for a second. I know that's powered everything down, but I'm going to dump that there. That fixes the problem. Then that's a one output thing there, one box there, and then dump all that in there. That then supplies the surplus, and then we've got rocket fuel, blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, leaving it there. Finally, next episode, I will finally put some more coal in that one, so we're producing more plastic, and we will progress on. Hopefully get the rocket launch soon, but that's a really nice rocket. It looks cool. So, as always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings. That looks bloody amazing, doesn't it?